So today we're going to be talking about my goals for 2018. Hey guys, my name is Ashlynne, and on this channel I make videos 3 times a week about minimalism and intentional living. So if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely be sure to do so below. Today we're talking about my goals for 2018, and I'm not so much one to set New Year's resolutions because I feel like you're just kind of like setting yourself up for like this big massive life change, when realistically what I want in my life is smaller, more sustainable goals that I want to reach in the new year. So I wanted to share those goals for 2018 with you. I know I'm coming a little bit late to it, but I hope that in some way this can inspire you, and honestly this is also to help keep me accountable. I feel like if I put this out there in the world, then maybe it will, I don't know, stick a little bit more than it would be if I was just simply had them in my head. So we're going to do this. Let's go ahead and start with my first goal. So my first goal for 2018 is to set one new challenge a month. And so I want to, in the year of 2018, hopefully do maybe a vegan month, a low waste month, a month where, I don't know, just like setting a fun and different challenge every month of the year that can help me to grow in some way or other. It might be a reading challenge or a learning challenge, but just setting some kind of like challenge for each month that, you know, is achievable and everything, but will still help me to kind of be stretched as a person, because I think that it is important that we are continually growing. My second goal for 2018 is to take small steps to reduce my waste. Now, I love all the people out there doing zero waste, and that is a commitment, and I think that it's fantastic that they're doing that. I realize that in the southern US, it's kind of difficult to go completely zero waste. And it's also, I don't know that how sustainable it would be for my life. So I definitely want to reduce my waste though, and so one of my goals for this year is to take those small steps to reduce my waste. You might see more of this coming on my channel, but things like changing over from plastic to glass straws, or going without a straw at a restaurant, bringing my own cutlery, kind of different things along those lines are different steps that I want to implement into my life this year to hopefully live a more sustainable life. My third goal is to learn Adobe Premiere Pro, Photoshop, and Lightroom. And I've already started learning Photoshop. As a matter of fact, I've started editing my thumbnails on Photoshop, which is pretty fun for me. I've enjoyed kind of the process of learning that, but eventually I would love to know the entire Adobe Creative Suite. I think that would be really cool. But for the time being, I'm perfectly contented to set my New Year's goal to simply learning 3 over the course of the year. Okay, the fourth one. I have recently moved away from a lot of my friends and family, and I already had a lot of friends and family who were out of my city, out of my state, out of my country. And so one of my goals for 2018 is to stay in touch with 2 people outside of my city, whether it's friends, whether it's family, every single week. And I think it's important to maintain long distance relationships, and in my own life I've seen the huge benefit to that. I mean, my maid of honor at my wedding lives in Canada, and I haven't lived there since I was 7. So I think it's really important to be able to maintain those relationships even when you move away from each other. So one of my goals for 2018 is to really just stay in touch and continue to develop those relationships. Okay, my 5th goal is to read at least 1 book per month. I am definitely aiming for more because I love reading, and I feel like in the past 2 years I've really slacked off just in terms of the amount that I was reading. But my goal for 2018 is to get through at least 1 book a month, but like I said, I'm aiming for more. Honestly, I'm really excited to learn about a variety of topics, and books are one of the best resources for being able to do that. I tend to gravitate naturally towards nonfiction books, but I think I also want to introduce some fictional books into the 2018 reading schedule. So I feel a little embarrassed talking about this one, but At this point, it is honestly a goal for me. So I'm just about to enter my last semester of college, and I currently have a 4.0. And one of my goals for 2018 is to graduate with my 4.0. I mean, I'm passionate about giving my best, and I guess my best is often an A. And I would love to graduate kind of with the 4.0. I've worked really hard up to this point to get to that place. And yeah, just a personal goal. Let's move on to talking about something I'm a little bit more comfortable talking about. I would love to go on at least one date with Christopher every single week. I think that, especially like in a relationship or being married, it's really important to maintain the relationships that are most precious to you. And for me, you know, my relationship with Christopher is super, super important. And I think it's important that we dedicate time on a regular basis to spending intentional time with each other. So the goal of one date a week, I mean, if we want to do it more often, we can. But I think just kind of having that as a goal of like spending time together intentionally, focused, at least one day a week is important. Hopefully it will happen more often. Okay, number 8, walking at least 5,000 steps a day. I think it's a pretty achievable goal, even on a pretty sedentary, that's how you say that word, sedentary day. I feel like you're still, you know, if I put a little bit of effort in, would be able to get up my step count a little. And that isn't necessarily to like replace a workout, but more just as a minimum activity level to hold, you know, on a consistent daily basis. We're almost at the end here. Number 9 is I want to deep clean my phone and laptop. I have pictures and files stored on both my phone and my laptop that have been there forever, and I haven't gotten through my pictures in a really long time. And so what I would love to do in 2018 is to really just like dedicate some serious time to going through everything on my phone, everything on my computer, and really just getting rid of what isn't necessary and organizing what I want to keep. I think that that would be so valuable for me because I've here gone and decluttered so much of my life, and yet my phone is still a mess and my computer is still a mess. I don't think that's so much of like an overarching year goal, like I'm going to be doing it every day throughout the year, but like it's something that I want to do at some point during the year, hopefully sooner rather than later. And the last one is I want to get good at getting up consistently at either 7 or 7:30 a.m. I haven't set a firm time when I'm wanting to get up, but I know that I do want to get up at a consistent time, and I think earlier rather than later would definitely be good for me. I think I feel a lot more productive over the course of the day if I am able to really just get up earlier. I feel like I have more time to do things, and it helps sync Christopher and I's schedules up a lot better. So yeah, definitely a goal for 2018, and to be honest, I know this one will be difficult for me, but I'm really excited to try to accomplish this because, let's be honest, sitting around and not waking up as soon as your alarm goes off in the morning is not good. And I never used to be that way, but I think in the past few months I've definitely let myself get that way. So I'm ready to get back on track and get up at a consistent time every single day. Well guys, those are my goals for 2018. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I would love to know if you guys have set any goals for 2018 yourselves. What would those goals be? I would love to hear about them, so definitely let me know in the comments below. And you guys all have a fantastic day today, and I'll see you in the next video.